Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to our Bible lesson. For 2 weeks, we will be talking about the Easter story of Jesus. What is Easter? We all know Easter to be an occasion of fun, happiness, lots of colorful Easter eggs, bunnies, and lambs. But we must not forget that Easter is actually an important religious celebration of Jesus' suffering and rise from the dead. Each Easter starts with the Holy Week, which includes Monday, Thursday, when the Last Supper happened, Good Friday, Jesus' death, and then Easter Sunday, Jesus' resurrection from death. In many languages, the words for Easter and Passover are identical or very similar. It is thought that the Last Supper that Jesus shared with his disciples took place on the Jewish feast of Passover. There are also links between the symbolism involved in both Easter and Passover. When is Palm Sunday? Why is Palm Sunday important to people who follow the Christian faith? Palm Sunday marks the start of Holy Week for Christians. This is the week leading up to Easter, Jesus' last week on earth. Christians feel happy because they are praising Jesus, but also sad because they know it was only 1 week later that Jesus died. Traditionally in churches on Palm Sunday, people are given a cross made from a single palm leaf. Let's begin the story of Palm Sunday. Long ago, a man called Jesus traveled to a place called Jerusalem. Jesus was famous for telling people to love one another and healing people who had been unwell. Lots of people loved him and believed he was the Son of God. There were also people who didn't believe in him and tried to find ways to get rid of him. Jesus had to come to Jerusalem with his loyal followers called disciples to celebrate Passover. Crowds had gathered because they had heard Jesus was coming. Jesus rode towards the Jerusalem on the back of a donkey. The people waved palm leaves and laid them in his path. They shouted, "Hosanna! Hosanna! Blessed is the King of Israel!" And that day when Jesus arrived in Jerusalem is known as Palm Sunday. Jesus is the true king. Jesus understood that this was part of God's plan, and it would be his last trip into Jerusalem. People laid down palms in front of him as a sign that they believed his message and that he was the king. Visit twinkle.com.hk to get the resources. Just click the I button to watch another story of Jesus, the triumphal entry. And for today's activity, you will make your True King worksheet in your booklet For God So Loved the World. What you will need: For God So Loved the World booklet, scissor, pencil, glue, and your 3 leaves. Let's begin. Number 1, write your name on the front page. Secondly, put the leaves together, fold it in half, and make a slit from top to bottom. Make sure it does not go straight all the way to your folded paper. Unfold the leaves, flip the cut slits up and down to form a palm leaf. Flip it over and put glue in the center of each leaves, then paste it on the worksheet. Next, you may write the words Hosanna, King of Kings, or Jesus is the King. When Jesus entered Jerusalem, this is what the words the crowd says to Jesus, and you can find it in Mark 11:9. Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. That's the end of our activity for today. Tomorrow I'm going to tell another story when Jesus clears the temple. Goodbye, boys and girls. I'll see you tomorrow.